Prepare for the worst, hope for the best to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom. I guess this represents hoping for the best, having faith that things will work out the way that you need them to when it comes to building and growing and supersizing your business. I realized this morning I forgot to look up the origin of this particular idiom. I checked it out on ChatGPT because I'm playing with ChatGPT these days, like so many others are playing with the AI, and testing it and seeing how can it help me to make my life and my work and everything easier, because we always want our life to be faster, easier, more efficient, and more effective if we possibly can. Well, this idiom, of course, means that in the saying encourages us to be prepared for challenges, setbacks, situations, things that are going to happen and pop up in all of our lives, and to make sure that we have contingency plans, emergency funds, insurance, right? Got to have insurance. One of the most important lessons I personally learned early on in my business ownership and my life was to have an umbrella policy, an umbrella insurance policy for a few $1 million that covered everything that would need to be covered in the eventuality of something happening bad in one of my businesses. So I learned that early on in my career. And I think a lot of times we like to see the world and our businesses and supersizing our business through rose-colored glasses. At least I do. And I probably have rose-colored glasses around me somewhere, just don't have them right now. But I like to look at the upside, the optimistic possibility, opportunity side of business more than all of the crap that can happen, because a whole lot of stuff can and does and will happen as we're building and growing and supersizing our businesses. We always think when we start our business we're going to go from where we are to where we want to be in a nice straight line. Yet if you've seen a lot of the graphics and a lot of the cartoons and things, it shows what the path is really like. And if you've been in business any amount of time, you know what the path is really like. It's 2 steps forward, 5 steps back, 10 steps forward, 6 steps back. It just isn't that straight line ascent to the top of the mountain like we all want it to be, or we all wish it would be. But you know what, the truth is, I don't even wish it would be that way anymore, because I've learned that I get way more out of, and I learn a lot more, and I make a lot more progress from the challenges and the setbacks and the problems that I need to solve than I ever do from the plans that go according to plan, right? That are like clockwork and just click, 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 go the way we planned it. Yeah, that's fun, and I get to celebrate that success. But I also know I probably didn't learn that much along the way, and maybe I should have been stretching myself in my comfort zone more and taking more risks and doing more things. I'm always looking for the lesson learned in absolutely every situation that I have, and I've found that I learn a lot more from the stuff that doesn't go perfectly than from the things that do. Now, doesn't mean I don't automate the things that are working, because I absolutely do, but it means I pay attention to the things that are important, not to the things that are just nonsense and dramatic and a waste of our time. So, love to know your take on this particular idiom. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. I'm not a big believer in hope. I mean, it depends on the situation. If I'm sick and I've got a disease, then I'm going to hope and pray that I get better. But when it comes to my business, I'm going to plan and strategize, and I'm going to take action and do what I can to create what it is that I want to see in the world. And I invite you to do the same. So share, what's your experience with this particular idiom? Do you prepare and plan for all the craziness that happens in our life? Do you have proper insurance coverage? I made the mistake, over a decade ago of getting sick and dying. I'm still here, so it obviously didn't stick, but I didn't have a big enough emergency fund. I didn't have enough health insurance to cover the situation, and it took me quite a while, actually several years, to dig myself out of the financial impact of that one serious illness. So lessons learned there, lots of lessons learned there. That's it. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? Normally, where does it come from? But I forgot to look it up today. And how could you use it to supersize and grow your business right now? Share your stories about this particular idiom if you've got them. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.